The following is a HennessyHendo production. It includes excerpts and material from my vast collection of books and general knowledge. My collection spans many centuries and millennia. I upload as I have time, but the sheer volume is just so immense. It would do the people of the world good to listen to some actual classics or educate themselves on all manner of topics from fictional books to philosophy. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.
Eugenics in the United States. 1. American eugenics movement. The eugenics movement gained significant traction in the U.S. during the early 20th century, with leaders like Charles Davenport and Harry Laughlin promoting eugenics research and policies. Institutions like the Eugenics Record Office, founded in 1910, collected data on families and individuals to identify those deemed fit or unfit. 2. Compulsory sterilization. Many states passed sterilization laws targeting people in asylums, prisons, and those deemed mentally ill or disabled. The landmark Supreme Court case Buck v. Bell, 1927, upheld the constitutionality of compulsory sterilization, with Justice Oliver Wendell Holmes famously stating, "3 generations of imbeciles are enough." Overview of sterilization laws. First law passed. Indiana passed the first eugenics-based sterilization law in the world in 1907. Total number of states. By the mid-20th century, around 32 states had enacted sterilization laws. These laws were often enforced through legal mandates or recommendations by state boards, targeting individuals in institutions such as mental hospitals, prisons, and reform schools. Here are key states that enacted compulsory sterilization laws, along with details of their programs. 1. Indiana, 1907. First state to pass a sterilization law. Targeted individuals in state institutions considered insane or feeble-minded. Repealed in 1974. 2. California, 1909. Enacted one of the most aggressive sterilization programs. By the 1950s, California had sterilized more individuals than any other state, accounting for about 20,000 procedures. Targeted mental health patients, prisoners, and the disabled. 3. Virginia, 1924. Passed its sterilization law under the Racial Integrity Act. The Supreme Court case Buck v. Bell, 1927, upheld Virginia's sterilization law, legitimizing compulsory sterilization nationwide. Repealed in 1974. 4. North Carolina, 1929. Established one of the most active sterilization programs, targeting poor women, African Americans, and those deemed socially or mentally unfit. Continued sterilizations into the 1970s, even as other states slowed their programs. Apologized and provided reparations to survivors in 2013. 5. Washington, 1909. Among the first states to pass a sterilization law, targeting habitual criminals, the mentally ill, and the disabled. 6. Michigan, 1913. Passed a sterilization law, but its implementation was more limited compared to other states. 7. Oregon, 1917. Established the Oregon Board of Eugenics, which later became the Board of Social Protection. Sterilizations continued into the 1980s. 8. Wisconsin, 1913. Targeted the feeble-minded and individuals in state institutions. Implementation was less widespread compared to other states. 9. Alabama, 1919. Passed a sterilization law, but enforcement was sporadic and not as extensive as in states like California or Virginia. 10. Georgia, 1937. Passed a sterilization law relatively late compared to other states, focusing on mental health patients. Other states that enacted sterilization laws include Arizona, 1929, Connecticut, 1909, Idaho, 1925, Iowa, 1911, Kansas, 1913, Minnesota, 1925, Mississippi, 1928, Montana, 1923, Nebraska, 1915, Nevada, 1911, North Dakota, 1913, South Carolina, 1935, South Dakota, 1917. Utah, 1925. Vermont, 1931. This Supreme Court decision upheld the constitutionality of sterilization laws, allowing programs to continue across the U.S. The case has never been explicitly overturned. Decline of sterilization programs. By the 1960s and 1970s, growing awareness of human rights abuses and the civil rights movement led to widespread criticism and eventual repeal of most sterilization laws. Reparations. Some states, such as North Carolina, have formally apologized and offered reparations to sterilization victims. Others, like Virginia and California, have issued public acknowledgments. Impact of sterilization laws. An estimated 60,000 to 70,000 individuals were sterilized under state eugenics programs in the U.S. during the 20th century. These programs disproportionately targeted marginalized groups, including women, African Americans, indigenous peoples, poor or working-class individuals, immigrants. 3. Immigration and marriage laws. Eugenic ideas influenced restrictive immigration policies, such as the Immigration Act of 1924, which aimed to limit immigration from Southern and Eastern Europe. Some states implemented laws banning interracial marriage, anti-miscegenation laws, on eugenic grounds.
Thank you for watching. Please share the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Check out other series including 10-minute synopses or complete audiobooks on HennessyHendo on YouTube. Improve your vocabulary. Be more fun at parties. Increase your knowledge. Become a literary master like Hendo.